My name is Martin. I have been studying charisma and social skills for 3 years straight, and in today's video, I'm about to expose the 5 types of charismatic people so you can know which one represents your personality the best. You can take this video for example like a quiz, because you at the end of it will know which charisma type suits you the best and which one you exactly are. The first charismatic type is the persuader. These types of people are really assertive, are really respected by other people, and these people will never let anyone get in their way. These types of people, when someone will try to argue with them or will try to debate them, they will win every single debate. You cannot even argue against them, you cannot even try anything else, because they have such great logical thinking. And what makes these people extremely charismatic is the fact that they stand by their opinion. They don't try to please other people, they're not nice, but they are on the other hand kind. They want to help other people, but when someone will say something they don't like, they will immediately jump into the conversation and will say, listen, I don't think that's correct, let me tell you my opinion. And how exactly will you know when you are this type? You probably really like debating people, you probably really like sharing your opinion with others, and also you will not let anyone disrespect you, because you know that if you get disrespected, some people might treat you differently, and you don't want that to happen. I'm gonna show you some celebrities so you can compare yourself to them and see if your behavior is really similar to them also. People like Andrew Tate, people like Donald Trump, people like Elon Musk, and people like Jordan Peterson. All of these people are prime examples of the debater type, the persuader, the assertive, the respected type. And just for you to understand everything better in this video, I have made this even easier for you just by giving every single one of the types a card. There are 5 cards in the deck, the 5 most powerful cards. There is the king, there is the queen, there is the joker, there is the ace, and there is the jack. All of these 5 types have their own card, so you can understand everything perfectly. And what do you think the persuader is? The persuader is the king energy, and that's why this type deserves the king card. So if you are the persuader, leave a comment below. I would definitely want to see some persuaders in the comments. Now that we talked about persuaders, let's move to the second type, and these are the authentic ones. The authentic ones value human connection and authenticity and honesty above everything else in life. They value great storytelling, and they value tough feelings. They value when someone were to come up to them and tell them, listen bro, I've been going through some really tough time. And that's what these people really value in another human being. And that's what they will share with you also. They are not afraid to show their insecurities, and they absolutely love storytelling. These people love to share their stories, and they love to listen to stories of others. When they see their favorite influencer sharing a product online, they are not buying because of the product, they are buying because they love the human being who is selling them the product. These people also thrive in relatability, because when they share a lot of their feelings, a lot of their struggles, usually people are really gonna relate to them, because they would see, oh, yeah, this person is going through the same shit as I am. You can see this happening in so many characters in fiction, for example like Walter White or Dexter Morgan, when both characters are not feeling as loved as they wanted to be. Dexter cannot feel love, and Walter White is living in a family where nobody is respecting him, and that is the relatability. If you just share your feelings to someone, you are the authentic type. You value honesty and relatability, and most likely storytelling above everything else. And I didn't want to include some celebrities in the authentic category, because everyone has a different interpretation of authenticity. For some people, Martin Luther King could be one of the best authentic people out there, but for some people, Hitler might be one of the most authentic people out there. So you can see that authenticity has a lot of different meanings, so that's why I didn't want to include anyone here. Instead of that, I just included the fictional characters so you can understand everything better. And what card belongs to the authentic? The authentic represents the jack, because the jack has to be always authentic. If the king were to come up to him and the jack would lie to the king, and the king would notice, the jack would get beheaded because he lied to the king. And that's why the jack deserves the authenticity. After the authentic type, we have the humorous type, and these types of people value jokes and fun and not serious conversations above everything else. These people are the humorous, are the clowns of the entire group. They can still be respected by other people, but they usually are really witty and funny. These people are the clown kid in your class. These people are popular comedians, and they are that one person that you can always laugh with, and you know this person is not gonna take the situation seriously. People like this don't care about any sort of professional setting. They usually like to just have fun. Perfect representations of the humorous type are Theo Von, Chris Rock, and Kevin Hart. All of these people represent the humorous type perfectly because they don't want to take the situation seriously. And why is this type exactly really charismatic? Because people just sometimes want to let loose. People don't want to seek the professional help all the time, and the best emotion that these people can provide is a laugh. And people absolutely love when someone can make them happy, because a lot of people cannot do that. When you are the persuader, you are really good at arguing with people. But you probably cannot crack as good jokes as the person who is the humorous type. And that's when these people excel extremely well. They're of course not as good as arguing because they don't care about arguments. These people only care about making the situation as witty and as funny as possibly can. They value the vibe above everything else. The person who is humorous, and when they have water, for example, persuader would ask you, yo bro, would you like this water? But someone with the humorous type will ask you, yo bro, I got this cup of water, would you like this? And they will make the situation funny because they love the funny atmosphere above everything else. And you probably guessed what type of card will the humorous type obtain. And in this case, is the Joker card, because these people are the jokers. When the king wants to laugh, they immediately call in the Joker, so they would laugh and have a good time. Now that we covered the humorous type, let's go into the empathetic type. And these types of people value empathy and value listening every single day. And they value not speaking as much. And you might be like, then why they are so charismatic? Because they are letting other people talk instead of them talking. And that will make other people absolutely love them. These people are most likely psychiatrists. They are really good at understanding other people's emotions. They're not jumping into the conversation. They don't want to argue with people, but they don't also want to make the situation necessarily funny. They just want to listen towards the other people. These people are really good at asking very deep and provoking questions. They are really good at listening, and they are really good at understanding other people's struggles. And they really care about their well human being. The empathetic type perfectly represents a few celebrities: Keanu Reeves, Oprah, and finally Gandhi. All these people have the empathetic type, the type that knows how to listen towards other people, the type that doesn't need to argue and prove their point, the type that doesn't need to make the situation funny, the type that values when the other person is talking instead of them talking. Of course, they can still be really good at public speaking, but they value listening rather than speaking. Like I said, if you are any one of these types, comment below. I would love to know who is exactly which type. And what card do you think does the empathetic type have? The empathetic type owns the Queen card. Because when the king is really beaten, and after a huge speech he doesn't know what to do with himself, he's completely broken down, he's having some troubles at work, some of his peasants are not listening to him. Where does he come to? He comes to his queen. He comes to his queen that is about to show him love and empathy, because that's what he needs at that time. He needs some encouragement. He needs that queen to listen to him. That's why the empathetic type deserves the Queen card. And now let's get to the final charismatic type, and that is the energetic type. These people, for some reason, have a constant flow of energy. These people never crumble under pressure. These people can make any situation extremely energetic. For example, if you have a colleague who is always, today is the Monday, only 5 days till the Friday. That is a very low energy person. But someone with high levels of energy will come to the room and, guys, today's Monday. Let's go crash the week. We're about to increase our salary by 5 times, maybe even 10 times. We all know these people. And these people are the energetic type. And now, what are some best examples of these people? Jack Black, Terry Crews, and finally, me. Because we, for some reason, have this constant flow of energy, and we can talk with people, we can be goofy for so long. While other people will get extremely exhausted after a few minutes, we can still keep going, we can still keep smiling, we can still keep dancing. These types of people are the types who just go onto the stage and just start randomly dancing and start to play with their voice like this. Oh my god, that dog is pissing, what the fuck? These types of people are the energetic type. And probably if I were to say to you, what do you think is the most energetic person in your group? You would instantly point your finger onto that one motherfucker. Onto that one person. You would instantly point your finger, yeah, he, probably. The person who has so much energy, they can give the energy away. If you think about the exchange, what is really the exchange? You probably can think about exchange of goods and money. Whoa, I'm gonna get something and I'm gonna give them money. But what probably a lot of people don't think about is the exchange of energy. And that's why these people are extremely charismatic, because people just love to be around them. Because when they have a tough week at the work and they are super professional and they have to just be in this professional suit all day, when they just meet a person like this, if after they come to us after a very hard, very exhausting day, we immediately go, let's go on a walk, let's go hit that workout right there. Because we have such a constant flow of energy. If you are also the energetic type like me, comment it below, I would love to know. But what card really represents the energetic type? And that is the ace. That is the ace up your sleeve. Once everyone is exhausted, once everyone is completely down on their knees, that's when the ace will be placed onto the table. And when someone has two aces, everyone at the table goes like, what? Everyone is completely shocked. Once every hope seems lost, the king is completely beaten because he's out of energy. Queen listened to so many of king's problems, she's so also completely out of energy. The humorous type dies or some shit like that. And finally, the authentic type has no one to tell his stories because there's nobody around. That's when the authentic type will shine, because even though when the whole hope seems lost, the authentic type knows how to bring hope and light to the situation. Hold on a second, I have a very special announcement to make. Some people might be 60%, let's say, of the authentic type, but they might be, for example, 40% of the empathetic type. So you can see that you can combine these types together. You don't necessarily have to be only the persuader, you can also combine it with, for example, the authentic type, and you might be the authentic persuader. And because you got this far into the video, I have a very special surprise for you. My name is Martin and I am the inventor of the social yin yang. The light side is you being able to be empathetic, being to be kind and listen towards other people's ideas. But the dark side is you being assertive, respected by other people, and take a stand if needed, and never have to wear this stupid mask to please other people ever again. And I have created a full program where I will teach you social mastery. And social mastery is not everything that you will also unlock. You unlock 30 plus hours of courses and lectures made by me about charisma and communication skills. You will get a one-on-one coaching with me where you will have access to me 24/7 as your communication, as your charisma coach. And finally, you will have access to a full community of people who are just like you, who want to improve their charisma and social skills. And just to make it even better for you, if in the next 3 months you will see no results in my program, that's completely fine, because if you will not succeed, I will give you all of your money back. Because if you don't see any results, I would feel bad if I would get your money. That's why I will give them back to you. And if you are interested in this offer, click the first link in the description. I will see you there. And if for some reason you are still not ready yet, you can click the second link in the description and I will hop with you on a 30-minute one-on-one call where I will help you to increase your charisma and confidence. And that second link is completely for free. So if you want to try that, click the second link in the description. Live a happy life.